ain't stepped on a cord in a while, but that's okay. Been doing this for a minute. It ain't on me. It's in me. Here we go. Oh boy. Let's get it. It was simply amazing. That salad was amazing. And now I gotta clean. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Isha, tuning in to ITTB TV, and I just hit something. So let me see what I did. Did I make it brighter or darker? I don't know. Hopefully y'all can see me okay. I still have not been to or ordered a new tripod, but it will come. The time will come. It is on my mind. It's still on the to-do list. So today is Tuesday. I got back from Arizona Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Been back 3 days trying to get back in the groove. We back in the office. Just finished up with my first client. Getting ready to meet with my second client this morning. Then I'll have another client after that. I think I have a few minutes in between, but I also got like a little salad and an avocado to eat with some water. Boom, ba-bam, water. But what made me want to cut the camera on as I'm getting ready to, meet with my client is that, a lot of us, we feel like, right, this is what came in my head. I was in the restroom downstairs. My niece called me, and, she missed the bus because she lost her glasses. She still ain't found them. So I'm glad I didn't rush to get over there because she still ain't found her glasses. But I'm going to call and make sure she found them. Hopefully. I don't know. She, what came to mind was with me coming back from Arizona, right? A lot of us, and this is for me, it's going to start going into our busy season as a trainer. Once everybody gets settled after the new year, really start all right, I'm doing my New Year's goals, New Year's resolutions or whatever, really trying to get into the gym. So it's with me coming back from Arizona, it's okay, now I have to, what the thought that came into my mind is I'm in the process of recouping what I lost while I was gone. But it's not a loss. It dawned on me. I didn't lose anything. If anything, I gained so much. So what I may have missed out on was actually payment for my experience, for the time that I was away. Because the money that I accumulated to pay for, my trip was for that trip. And then with me not working while I was away and having that me time, that was the payment for me having that me time, was whatever I missed, what we call missed out on. I ain't miss out on anything, because everything, if we truly believe that everything happens for a reason, and if whatever is meant for us is meant for us, then we don't miss out on anything. And people feel like they miss out on opportunities and stuff like that, but in reality, you didn't miss out on anything. And if it is money related or anything like that related, you base it's in my eyes right now, and the thought that's coming to my head with me thinking it out is that's payment. That's the payment for the experience, for the pain, for whatever it may be, whatever the case may be. So yeah, so that's the reason I came on here. And then I'm talking to another client on in text message trying to get her session scheduled, and it's sacrifice, right? I said tis the season, right? Because she had a salon appointment for tomorrow, because today she was supposed to take or pick up her granddaughter from school, so she ended up swapping days or something like that. Something to that magnitude, swapping days. And I said, it's the season to be rough. Sacrifice a few salon visits to work on the physical. Then when the weather changes, boom, pow, who is that? Ooh, who's that? So this is really the season to hibernate, to be rough. You ain't gotta go, you don't have to, ain't nobody looking at you. There's nothing really to look at because you bundled up. It's cold, it's windy, it's trying to snow here in Kentucky. It's been raining. The temperature is supposed to drop to 0 at some point in the coming days. So who in the heck's trying to be out here cute? You know what I'm saying? You can save you some money or repurpose or move money over from your salon visits, or trying to maintain or keep up this appearance that we have. And I'm not just talking about her, just in general, that we have in order to work on us right now. So when the weather changes, everybody wants these beach bodies, or wants these physiques for the summer and the spring, when they go on vacation and all of this and that. So 'tis the season for a little bit of sacrifice. So that's just my little rant for the morning. I haven't picked up the camera since my last day in Arizona, because I haven't really had much I've had plenty to say, but it's like I haven't had or found the words to really put things into. I've been reflecting. That's the best and easiest way to put it. I've been reflecting. Trying to process everything that has happened in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and even in 2023, which was a great year for me. And I stopped doing New Year's resolutions a long time ago. That shit is BS, because who in the hell is anybody to tell me when a new me needs to come about? That's between me and the universe, when I need to elevate and my changes need to come about. So who the hell in the world is to tell me that my new year has to start on the Gregorian calendar of January 1st? And then, it's been that debate about, spring is really the first day of New Year's, or really the New Year is when things start springing up, the universal New Year. And like with me traveling to Arizona, right? It's another perspective that I gained, right? Literally traveling on an airplane into another time zone, right, is essentially time travel. So it was just like, okay, I'm not on it. Like, it really nailed home that time is not real. They want us to, our human nature wants to we want to put everything into a box. We want to make everything quantifiable. We want to put a number to so many things. We want to label so many things instead of letting things be what they are, and appreciating the beauty in what they are. And myself included. Again, this is just now a revelation. This is my first time ever flying on an airplane in my life. I've flown in a helicopter, but to go to a whole new area by myself, don't know nothing about the city, don't know nobody in the city, and I really felt like I lived in Arizona for those 4 days. But we want to label so many things, and time is just, it's not real. It's not real. It makes me go back and think, this keeps coming in my head. If a tree were to fall in the forest and nobody's around to hear it, did it fall? That's the thing. It ended up on the ground, but who's to say it fell? Somebody could have cut it down. It didn't have to fall. But I mean, that's just that thing. Or does it make a sound? There we go. Does it make a sound? So it just goes back to memories, right? And I got this from Cat Williams' interview with the Shay Shay interview, and a lot of people been going crazy off, that interview. It had 38 million in 7 days. 38 million views in 7 days. That is crazy. But one of the things that I took away from his interview was when he said, in Hollywood, if they want it to disappear, they will pay people to forget that it ever happened, that you ever happened. And it kind of went back to when I was in Arizona and I caught a vibe too much. It was like, if I go back and tell this story, who's gonna believe me? That's what came, that I had, that this trip happened, or that I did what I did. Who's gonna believe me? There's nobody here but me, essentially. You know what I'm saying? So if that memory, and this goes for people too, if nobody remembers you, did you ever exist? Did it ever happen? That's what I feel like our government is trying to really do with propaganda and stuff like that, is erase the memory of, because there's so many, and Cat Williams talks about the Mayans in one of his interviews. I don't know if it was the Club Shay Shay or what, but that's what I got from his interview. And I'm like, yo, that's why legacy is so important for a lot of people. That's why Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, Lincoln, all our presidents, Queen Elizabeth, they left their name. They had a building, they have buildings, they have streets. They did all of this stuff to make sure that their name remain so that nobody could ever forget them or erase them from history. John D. Rockefeller's system is still the system that we operate within today. We are governed by a dead man, which is crazy. We're controlled by dead men. We're controlled by living beings, is controlled by the thoughts and perspective and perceptions of dead men. Not living, dead. They have no idea what society is like right now. But we're being controlled and operating on how they saw and see and want to see or wanted to see the world. But yeah, anyway, till I cut the camera on. But if not, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, share, subscribe, comment, and I will get back with y'all later. Peace.